Let's be honest, for a lot of us, leg day is probably our least favourite day. But you got to admit there is some serious satisfaction, for me anyway, when you finish a leg workout, and it's always a good way to get a sweat up because you're working so hard. And so at the moment the goal is for squats anyway, is to hit 2 plates, 100 kilos or 225 pounds, whatever you want to call it, is to hit that for reps. Now I'm pretty sure that my best so far, I think I have hit it for a double before, sometime last year, and that was when I was way lighter too. But at the moment I'm not really worried too much about 1 rep maxes as of right now. I'd rather hit milestones where I'm hitting a certain weight 4 reps. So for squats it would be 2 plates for, I'd like to, you know, if I can, at the moment, you know, today I hit 92 for 3 reps, so if I can get to 100 kilos for 3 reps, that would be pretty good. And then, you know, eventually 5 and so on. Short-term goals, and then work towards bigger goals eventually. Back in the car on Wednesday, about to go and hit shoulders and arms. And so if you're watching this, this is the 5th video for this week. Did one every day of the week. So I figured I'd tell you guys what the aim is for us in this channel. So I'm looking to do now, I want to do a video every day of the week, Monday through Friday, and to keep it interesting, to keep it informative, to keep it entertaining, you know, to do everything. I'm looking to do at least two or three of the videos are going to be like informative, like tips. So this week we had the 3 ways for progressive overload, and then yesterday's was the ab video. And so I think it's important to find that balance. I think you can have a mixture, sort of like how I like to do in my training. I don't want to just focus on bodybuilding or just strength training. I want to do a mix of both, which is why I really focus on getting those compounds stronger, but then still do heaps of work for pure bodybuilding as well. It's just finding that balance, getting it right, so that it works. And I think this will work. So I thought I'd share with you guys the plan, because it's important to keep you guys in the loop, and I'm going to try and make sure I do that more often. So that's just a little bit of random talk. Back on to the fitness side of things. So we're going to hit shoulder and arms now. I didn't take any pre-workout today because I thought about it. I was all set to take pre-workout, then I kind of thought, do I need to take it? And I feel like I'm better off leaving it for days I feel like I need it, rather than taking it every day just because I have it. I mean, let's be honest, the pre-workout I've got, I'm probably not going to buy another one when I'm finished it, because I don't see the immediate need for it at the moment. Like, I don't want to be reliant on a pre-workout. I want to, I guess, to have it is something I can use as good, but as I say, I'm not going to start taking it every workout day, because then you get to a point where, you know, you're reliant on it, and a day where you don't have any, you might feel worse. So today just didn't have any pre-workout. I'll probably have it one to two times a week for my training weeks, but apart from that, I'll stick to the normal coffee as my pre-workout drink. And yeah, that is that. We're going to go in there, crush some arm and shoulders, which I have said last week, I think, one of my longest days in the gym. I normally spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours in there, so it's all good though. You know, I love spending time in there, so it's all good to me. Alright, we are back with some commentary. Take number 2 for this commentary, so let's see if we can nail it this time. Starting off the workout with some push press, not a military press if you guys don't know the difference. Push press, as you can see here, I'm pushing through my feet, getting a bend, kind of like momentum reps almost. You know, you're getting some extra power from bending down and pushing through your feet, your glutes and your entire core up to the shoulders. You're getting a lot from the ground up, instead of if you were just doing a straight military press. Obviously you're standing still in one solid piece trying to push the weight, which is obviously, as you can imagine, a lot more difficult, and you can't lift as much weight. So here I didn't actually know how much I could lift with this, because lately, pretty much this entire year, I've just been sticking to seated shoulder presses, both dumbbell and barbell. And only a week ago I tried straight military presses, and I couldn't even press this amount of weight for one rep on the straight military press, which is why I went for the push press today. And the first set I managed to bang out 5 reps, and I think the rest of my sets I managed to get 4 reps. Now what you can see I did on the 5th set, kind of like I did with my bench pressing earlier in the week, and I did do it with my squats as well, so I'm starting to incorporate it a lot with my compound movements, and that is dropping the weight down on the last set, just basically until I get to the bar. In this instance, I didn't do it for squats or benching, but because I'm not using as much weight with the shoulder press, I went from 50 to 40 to 30 to 20, which is just the bar, just seeing as how many reps I could do with each amount of weight. Not going totally until failure, but pretty close to it. And now moving on to the rest of the workout, or at least some of it, some front raises here, and you'll see I do the drop method again. I am really liking the drop method in my style of training. I tend to go for about 12 to 15 total reps per set, but I always aim for about 4 to 6 of the first set, the first reps being quite heavy. And then moving on to some tricep push downs, and the next clip is some close grip easy bar curls, which is what I supersetted this with. Typically my shoulder and arms day is a shoulder movement, then I will superset a bicep and tricep. And that's all I recorded, because I needed, my camera was about to die, sorry. So that's going to wrap up this commentary. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next video. And fast forward to Wednesday night, and I just got done editing tomorrow's video, which for you guys watching this, excuse me, is yesterday's video, the ab video, make it easy. Just got done editing that, so going back to this afternoon's workout, I already told you guys that shoulders and arms is my longest day, and today was even longer because I filmed the stuff for this video after that, so it was good though. Got that all done, and that is going to also wrap up this video. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and as always, I will see you all next video.